We're delighted to have join us now Phil Kerpen. He's the president of American Commitment, the chairman of the Internet Freedom Coalition. It's his group that uncovered a number of these Gruber videos, including the one that started it all, and the video of President Obama today saying he had to thank John Gruber for the ideas he had stolen from him and others. Phil, it's great to have you here. These videos are shaking, I would say, the administration to its core, would you not?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, Lou, and I would point out that he stole those ideas liberally. I think that word is pretty important.
You've been working on that, haven't you, Phil?
Well, it just came to me. It just came to me, Lou, but I think that is important to point out.
I do think so. And the fact is, it's also important to point out that as we at Fox are reporting right now, the net neutrality position the president has taken now. Included in that is the universal tax, which is a bit of a hidden tax, should they move forward with this plan to, if you will, regulate it by keeping things the same, which is kind of the Obama-esque reasoning I love to hear them contrive.
Yeah, this is a really important point for people to understand. There are a lot of people out there who look at this whole issue and say, I don't understand how these networks work. I don't care how they work. If I turn on my computer and it works, I'm happy, and I'm not going to get involved in this issue. But every single person watching the show right now needs to understand that Obama's plan to turn the Internet into a public utility doesn't just mean regulation. It means a lot of taxes as well. In particular, the Universal Service Fund tax that applies to your phone bill right now, if you still have a phone bill, is 16.1%. It's actually slated to go up to 19.6% under a new increase they just announced. If they reclassify the Internet as a telecommunications service, as the president has proposed, that means the Universal Service Fund tax that applies to your phone would also apply to your Internet, and that means an extra 19% tax on top of whatever you're paying for Internet.
Yeah, the idea that the president would do this. I mean, this is a president who's brought onerous taxes in his administration, many of which most people are unaware of for some reason. But this is a suffocating environment that's been created for business, for consumers, in point of fact, and people seem to be sort of unwittingly going along with what is an increasingly oppressive government. Whether it's in this digital age or not, folks need to have an ability to preserve their constitution, constitutional rights, and step away from Big Brother and this huge, huge central government that this president has created.
Yeah, Lou, what's really shameful about this proposal, I think, is you've got a sector of the economy that's performing phenomenally well. Nobody would say that the Internet sector is performing badly, that you can't sign up for a broadband Internet, that it hasn't been getting better, that it hasn't been an engine of innovation. And yet we've got an administration that looks at that and they say, you know, government could do better. Let's take this competitive, vibrant, free market, private investment-driven industry, let it be driven by bureaucrats and regulators and taxes, and you know, that would just be a real tragedy if it happened.
Yeah, that sounds like a recipe for success every time. Phil, great to have you with us. We thank you for being with us. Phil Kerpen, he's the president of American Commitment. Good to have you here. Come back soon.